Okay. I'm back. Okay. Uh, there we go. All right. All right. So we're back. I should be back, but if I'm not, then it's all good. Not gonna shirk. But anyway, where I think I was, where was I? I'll just reread this last part. Okay, so I don't understand why you're talking to me like this. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I explained to you the awful experience I had with him. Potentially leads to another year of harassment for me and Anicia. I can't take this stuff lightly. Can you guarantee that it's not going to end up affecting, like I said before the stream got cut out? I want to see what's in the view all. Like, obviously, if there's like people's names that you don't want dragged into this, obviously blank it out, you know, all that stuff, all that smooth jazz. But I want to see what you really said. Like, I really want to see these texts. And maybe Froggy has dropped it. I don't know. Maybe he has. I don't know. Maybe he has. Maybe I don't know. I could take a look here. I could look at his let's see here. Okay. He does say he does have a response to it, but we'll get to it here shortly. Let's see here. Dude, can you're trying to tell me who I can and can't be friends with? I'm going to Rhode Island to work with Sam, and I'm scheduling my practices for this week, and if I'm being removed from the event, please let me know. Okay. So honestly, just reading these texts and everything like that, I feel like Idubbbz is being a little bit more disingenuous. Like, he's trying to gaslight Froggy into, you know, sitting there going like, oh, well, you know, you're hanging out with someone that who's really harassing my wife. Oh, like, that's the reason why I just said earlier that she was probably sitting with him, texting this. Hell, maybe she was actually texting this. The way that they're writing this sounds like they're perpetuating themselves as the victim here. I'm just being real.
It's very clear that
I never said you couldn't be friends with him. I would just prefer if you waited till after the event to post content with him. I mean, okay, there we go. The stream bot is running. Cool. I never said you could be friends with him. I just prefer if you waited until after the event to post content with him. So now he's trying to control his content. Like, I know this is called career clash, but if your creators can't post content to hype up the show, hype up the training, I think that's missing the point of career clash. I can't even make this up. Like, even if there was a Career Clash 3 or 4, whatever number it is, it's not going to be as big as this one was. Like, yeah, John Morrison, you had people that were like, oh yeah, WWE guy, cool, whatever. People that are like, oh yeah, Sloth Off, he was good in the last one, cool. You know, that was all it. That was all it. Everyone was really looking forward to 3 fights. It was I forgot who he was fighting, but it was John Morrison or John Hennigan versus Harley. Your fight, and what was it? What were the? I can't remember the Aaron Hansen's fight. By the way, I want to point this out. Crank Gaming's, of course, one half of Unis Honest. Of course, he did a really good job of that of his fight. Ian did a really good job in his fight. So, tip of the hat to Ian there, bud. So, yeah, that's weird. I'm not the type of person that you could just do whatever you want or what is convenient for you. I have a life and family. You're not going to change my mind. I'm going to work with them. I'm trying to cook dinner for my kids. Sounds like your personal problems are interfering with your business. And that's exactly it. It's personal business is interfering with your business. See, I'm one of those people that if I had a multi-million-dollar business and someone was harassing my wife and all that, I would step aside. I would deal with it after the event. I would literally deal with it after the event. That's it. Sounds like you're it wasn't my intention to dictate things to you. I just want you to give my perspective because we haven't talked about this topic before. Ultimately, it is your decision. I'm sorry the convo went in this direction. Okay, I'll fight. Thanks.
I didn't want to kick him from the card. I got to the point where I was like, okay, I don't want you working or training with Sam Hyde, but you're doing that, so all right, I'll look past it. I don't want you making content with Sam Hyde, but it seems like that's a real deal breaker for you, so I guess I'll look past it. It came to the point where I was like, can you postpone releasing content with Sam Hyde?
Look, me and Sam don't get along. We put a lot of time and energy in this creator clash thing. I don't want it to be about Sam Hyde, so just don't let it hurt the event. All right, go train with him, have fun, but don't let it hurt the event. Don't make it about Sam Hyde. That's what I would have said to you if I was Idubbbz.
Right, and guess what? Like, I'd even plan on releasing another Sam Hyde content until after the event. If you don't know who Sam Hyde is, he's, whether or not you love him or hate him, you have to recognize him as he's the most talented comedian alive. He's the most talented comedian of our generation. He's gonna probably be the greatest comedian of all time. He's he's a genius. I got a chance to go out there and train with him. He welcomed me into his environment.
See, okay, I want to point this out. Okay, so he said that he can't. He asked if he can't post anything. So does that automatically mean like there has to be an agreement between Sam Hyde and you that he can't post anything till before the fight? though I really like this one tweet. Hassan Piker. Oh wait, where's that? Where's that? Where's that soundbite? Where's that? Hold on, where is it? Hold on. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Sam Hyde, what are you gonna do?
Oh, you know it, lad. You know that Hassan Piker. I'm coming to kill you.
In Minecraft.
In Los Angeles, at your house.
Or in the ring.
No, in real life.
He was just fucking memeing. That was just a whole fucking meme.
Paid people to train me.
Here is so okay. I find this. Let's see here. Hold on. So, other than what this hold on. We're gonna slow it down again. I apologize, you guys. I'm trying to catch all the moments.
Content until after the event. If you don't know Sam.
Okay. let's see here. So that's March 24th. Home from Providence camp at, that's his Sam Hyde. Day 1. 2. Okay, so you retweeted something about Sneeko versus Moist Critical, which he retweeted from Keemstar. See, that's why I want to see the contracts. I want to see what the contracts say. Because I want to see if there was actually a morality clause in it. Because if there was a morality clause, it was pretty fucking vague.
He's the most talented comedian alive. He's the most talented comedian of our generation. He's gonna probably be the greatest comedian of all time. He's insanely, he's a genius. I got a chance to go out there and train with him. He welcomed me into his environment. He paid people to train me. I didn't even plan on releasing none of the Sam Hyde content until after the event.
Didn't you tell them that? I thought you told them that.
Ian requested it through text. He requested that I did that. What I didn't like that he requested that, because I don't think that's appropriate. I was like,
he didn't think it was appropriate. I do not think that is appropriate. Do you think it's appropriate that 30-something-year-old man is publicly calling my wife a whore and a slut?
I think initially you could.
Yeah. the freedom of speech, baby, as finest.
You can buy that. Yeah, and this has got a separate Etsy page where she sells her pussy.
Yoko Ono was too concussed to fight in Creator Clash for the second year in a row.
Life is so easy for a certain gender. All you have to do is say that my uterus hurts. What'd she say this time? Her uterus hurts? Or uterus fell out?
Had another concussion.
Probably your uterus fell out from getting blown out so much by toys.
Is that appropriate, Froggy? Do you think that's appropriate?
I don't think that's appropriate.
Okay, you don't think it's appropriate that I set boundaries. I don't think it's appropriate that you are hanging out with a guy who doesn't think women are people. Like, I don't think that's appropriate.
I was like, I don't think you should be telling me when I can't release content. Like, this is my career. It's what I do for a living.
But you complied with it, right?
But I was going to anyways, but I didn't like people telling me that. I thought that was out of line.
I don't know why he's saying that he was planning on waiting to post Sam Hyde content. We have the Twitter timeline of him nonstop posting Sam Hyde content. It's fucking weird. I don't know if he thought it was like a loophole to post on Twitter about Sam Hyde. So I think in his head he was like, I was going to wait to post Sam Hyde content. Parentheses, YouTube video.
Like,
so, okay. That's the thing. See, you were very, what was the text? Like, post content. That's very fucking vague. Like, if you were specifically saying, like, hey, I don't want you retweeting shit. I don't want you talking about him on Twitter. I don't want you even mention him. I don't even want to hear the word Sam Hyde's coming out of your gullet. Then probably him getting released would make more sense. But this doesn't. This doesn't by any means.
It's like, it's not my problem that you have personal beef with the greatest comedian in the world. If I go to Providence,
how am I the simp? How am I the simp? I want
you have OnlyFans girlfriend. I'm sorry. I wonder if you get pegged.
I want to know. Is it because it's a woman? It's because it's a woman, isn't it? It's okay to simp for a big gross dude. It's okay. It's understandable. He's big and he's gross. As soon as you simp for someone who's literally your partner, your life partner, that's too much. That's kind of gay.
If I go to Providence, Rhode Island and get an opportunity to work with him, that should be my option when I release that content. And it's got nothing to do with you. Not everything that people do with Sam Hyde involves Idubbbz, and I think that he misinterprets that.
We're not talking about people. We're talking about what you do with Sam Hyde, because you're in my event. I wish there were many layers of separation, so I really could be that disconnected. Unfortunately, I have to be around you. You have to fight at my event. I have to share the same space as you, in the party.
So wait, you're basically. Well, actually, hold on. Let me finish the thought.
At the event itself, and I don't want to do that. I have no interest in sharing that space with you. So
okay, hold on. So you mean to tell me that you're gonna guilt by associate Froggy automatically now because he refuses to not post content about the fight, which he should be, because that's how you advertise the fight. That's how you advertise the fight. And I want to make this very perfectly clear. The fact that he had to put out the retweet of Froggy Fresh retweeting Sucker Punch, literally like posting hype for his fight. That's pretty disappointing. That's really disappointing. Like I really do hope when a year from now, like I want him to think about this for the rest of the year and then come back to this a year later and wonder, did I really fuck up? Because there was a lot of people that who paid really good money to go to that show because Froggy Fresh was there, on top of all the other people, the famous people there, and it was going to go to Froggy's charity. It was going to go to Froggy's charity. And all of a sudden you just decide, like, hey, you're hanging around Sam Hyde. Nah. And I want to address Harley on this, because I know Harley was harping about this for months and months, weeks upon weeks leading up to the event. Like, oh, this was for charity, bro. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why you did this, man. This is so bad for publicity for charity. And like, you know what? This not only does it, you're giving bad publicity for someone who actually wants to. This was going to be good publicity for his charity, and your charity, and everyone else's charity. This was supposed to be about charity, right? You're just only letting the people that who he was actually going to raise money for down. The fact that you guys actually, what was it? You guys gave, what would be his earnings to Froggy's charity? That's despicable. Like, I mean, like that's the only redeeming factor I could think about this. But honestly, I feel like this was the dumbest thing, the dumbest argument that both Idubbbz and Harley said.
So for him to tell me, hey, could you wait until after the event to release that? In my mind, I'm thinking, I mean, I could, but it's weird for you to tell me to do that because it's got nothing to do with you.
Another thing that contributed to Froggy getting kicked was that he tweeted at Nathan Barnett, aka Dad. He said, "Dude,
Dude, I'm trying to hype you up at Denny's when we ate dinner, and they said they weren't fucking with you, and you were gonna lose to AB. They don't even like you."
Tried hyping you up at Denny's when we ate dinner, and they said they weren't fucking with you and that you were going to lose to AB. They don't even like you. This is one of those things where it was like, oh, okay, so you basically don't have any good intentions here. You are just like,
It was a fucking meme! Like, do you understand what memes are?
Like us. Like, I'm not here to play with people and give them warnings. Like, we're all adults on the card. I'm not going to give you a warning. Actually, no, I will give you a warning if I think you have good intentions. The problem is when you tweet shit out like this and you have the text message exchange that Froggy had with me, I don't think you have good intentions. You're like trying to like ruin a relationship between me and one of my friends. Froggy deleted that tweet, and I don't think he deleted it because he felt differently. I think he deleted it because he knew that it could potentially get him kicked from the event and would also make him look like an asshole. But he basically reiterated that same thing in a Twitter space.
When I was at fucking Denny's, I was all like telling them, yo, Dad's a fucking savage. And they're all like, no, Dad doesn't spar with high-level fucking competition. He's going to lose to AB. And I'm thinking, these motherfuckers are...
So who said that? Who said that?
Ian and Anissa. Like, that's the way these motherfuckers are. And then they got Dad, like, riding for them. They don't even... And if, like, I wouldn't be like this, but if everybody's going to keep calling me out, like, I'm the fucking person that's fucking shit up, like, that Dad's out here riding for them. They're all like, they don't even fucking give a fuck about him.
And in the same Twitter space where Froggy says this, Sam Hyde, Froggy's hero, calls Nathan a rapist like several times.
That Nathan Barnett guy, I guarantee you that guy would rape somebody if he had the opportunity.
Yeah, legally he would rape somebody in Minecraft, by the way.
In Minecraft.
Yeah.
Fucking Nicholas Diorio. Like, okay. Okay, so in terms of this, I could give Idubbbz a little bit of credit, right? I could give a little bit of credit where credit's due in terms of this. Like, he's sitting there going like, well, saying like, you know, this dude looks like a R word, like he would do that. Like, yeah, I could see Dad doing that, but this is how is someone who is kicked out of the event but still allowed to talk about the event because he's an American, first of all, unless you've literally gagged him and ceased to system, like, he's still going to talk about the event. He's still going to talk about the people that you hang around with. Like, I'm surprised people talk don't talk more about me being around Rum and all that, and they all called her a lolly lover and all that. But I guess guilt by association is kind of a thing that runs with the big YouTubers, or the people that who have their thumbs so far up their ass they can't even complete a tweet without making a spelling error. Like, I don't know.
If he had the chance to rape a woman, he would.
In Minecraft.
Not in Minecraft, Keem.
I don't want anything to do with Sam. I don't want anything to do with people that think what Sam is doing is okay. It is not okay. Here's part of the Twitter space where Harley is sort of questioning Tyler with why he wouldn't, respond to Anissa. And I think that's a very valid question, because you ask any of our fighters, and it's like, yeah, Anissa was the one who solves problems. She is more communicative than me, and she's better at communicating than I am.
I don't see the proof of that.
Can suck at this shit. So Anissa is the one. She is the one to talk to.
How was I even supposed to know Ian and Anissa were mad when I get one call from Justin Tracy, then a text message? I respond to it immediately, say, "Could you communicate through text or email? I'm training," and then nothing else. I still don't know.
What's the last text you sent to Anissa?
It was probably some group message from 3
What was the
months,
last text
4 months
you
ago.
sent to Anissa, just you two?
I don't have one direct text from Anissa. I have a group chat with my wife and Anissa. There's a group chat. I do not have any direct
sorry. Okay. Did anyone ever text you and your wife? What was the last thing Anissa sent you and your wife to you and your wife's phone? What was the last thing?
Tense moments in the Twitter space as Froggy goes to see.
It's, "Hey, Tyler, I'm not with Ian. I'm home visiting family. Ian called me not feeling great, and I'm just trying to understand what's happening or how I can help."
What's the date?
Sunday, March 12th.
You didn't want to respond to that?
No, because you don't know the context of it. You don't have the context. Harley, let me give you the context.
Burn her Twitter account instead of responding to that very serious and
Harley,
sympathetic text that was nowhere near threatening or aggressive.
Froggy wasn't able to give context for why he didn't respond to Anissa's call and text message in the Twitter space. Harley ended up leaving. The conversation went elsewhere.
Okay, so if Froggy from what I got from that, and that could be cut out of context. I mean, who knows? From what I got from that, it makes it sound like they got a group text from Anissa, and they share a phone, I guess, or they have a group chat, whatever. And the text was hold on, let me pull it back up here.
March 12th.
You don't want to respond to
see.
It's, "Hey, Tyler, I'm not with."
It's like, "Tyler, I'm not with Ian. I'm at home visiting family. Ian called me not feeling great, and I'm just trying to understand what's happening or how I can help." And it was done March 12th. But you got to remember something. Froggy said specifically that he to text him or call him while he was training. He was still training. I don't get why Harley's so up his ass about that text. This is not even a big expose. This could have been a big oh, hey, oops, I forgot to text her what's going on with the whole situation. We're all humans. There's times where I'm late for work and I don't even let my my boss know sometimes. Hey, I'm gonna be a little bit late. I just forget, and then when they ask me about it, it's oh yeah, oh shit, I forgot to text you, my bad. I don't get this. I really don't. And for Harley to honestly, just if he fights in the third one, that means he's whipped. That means he's whipped by Anissa and by Idubbbz.
Give context for why he didn't respond to Anissa's call and text message in the Twitter space. Harley ended up leaving. The conversation went.
But okay, hold on. So he's saying that there wasn't no call. He failed to give context to why he didn't answer the text message or the call. I mean, I could think of a couple things. That could be contextual. Maybe they had a little bit. They saw that text and phone call and said, no, she should be busy tending to her husband. To her husband. The fight could be delayed. Like, that's the thing. I wonder why. That happened. Why they specifically texted him while he was training. It was on the same day. Yeah, it was the same day, but he didn't say what time. Most boxers that I've known over the years, they train almost like sunrise to sunset, especially for a big fight. So he was probably doing that. Like, he probably didn't even see the phone call. Like, oh my goodness. I really don't want to hate Idubbbz, but like, the more I hear him trying to like Spider-Man his way out of this, like, he's becoming more Spider-Pig, because that's what he's doing. He's trying to lift himself out of it, but he's just like, well, all these L's I'm taking, it's weighing me down. All right.
Elsewhere. So he uploaded a Twitter video to explain the context for why he didn't respond to Anissa.
Anissa's last text, which was checking on me. Anissa's concern text of hope everything's going okay was a way for her to try to manipulate the situation, to try to do further investigation into my friendship with Sam Hyde. That was not an "Are you okay?" text. That was a "Ian is not able to break your shell." Maybe
hey Tyler, I'm not with Ian. I'm home visiting family. Okay, so it's the same one.
Vague, concerned, manipulative text from me will be able to.
He thinks this text message is manipulation. No, Froggy, we wanted to solve the problem. Let me just say, Anissa is just trying to exist. You know, she doesn't want anything to do with the drama. She doesn't want anything to do with the shit. And I have brought a lot of it into her life. And I take responsibility for that. But unfortunately, a lot of people who think that I've changed or call me a cuck or whatever, they've decided, instead of saying that I've changed and that I'm the decider of my future, it's that Anissa has changed me. So she has been the target of a lot of hate. And I think it's really shitty. And hearing Tyler talk about her in this way is just a reminder where it's like, Anissa's trying to manipulate you? What the fuck was I doing? Was I trying to manipulate you as well? Like, you should probably come out and say that, because it seems...
No, but you're gaslighting. I'm pointing out the Captain Obvious here.
Really fucking sexist and creepy for you to be saying these things.
You know what I feel? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I really didn't buy none of this at the beginning until I was living in it. I kept always hearing people saying like, Anissa ruined Idubbbz, and I was always like, nah, whatever. Like, they can work out their problems, and I was never buying into that bullshit. But I swear to God, once you live an event, it's like, okay, I think Ian met the wrong person. I honestly think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person, it can take you to make the wrong decisions, maybe. When I met my wife, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I met my wife, I got better the more time I spent with her, because she, like, was honestly a better person than me. But I feel like, dude, honestly, it seemed like, so when Ian is, as soon as he starts messing with Anissa, it's like, Ian goes from the person who would be dogging people, who would sue people, to then, like, his event that he's running is suing people. It's like a complete flip.
By the way, we weren't suing Froggy. We have no interest in going to court over $15,000. We wanted that $15,000 back, but, you know, he wasn't giving it to us. So we have to leave it at that. You know, we're not suing him.
Froggy, if you're let
I call that bullshit.
back on, it's not like you're gonna make another OnlyFans joke about Anissa, right? Like,
no, I mean, like, if they make me sign a contract that I can't, then I won't.
You know, I find it so strange, because it's like, you know,
that was a joke. Obviously, I wouldn't do any more OnlyFans.
I don't think Froggy respects sex workers. I think he has some really old, tired opinions about people who do sex work. I think he has a lot of weird opinions as well about masculinity and shit.
Ian's masculinity has been completely removed via Anissa.
A lot of it's not explicitly said, but when you listen to the jokes, it's like, oh, that's actually just your opinion phrased in a comedic way.
There was some type of nerd fight last year, and Chris Ray Gun and all these people, it's like some big ethos worshiping party at these things, and I don't get it. I don't get all this shit.
He's a comedy act, though. Like, he's a comedy act. Ian, come on, you, the man who came down with a green suit that sits there goes, I'm gay. Like, that's funny for like 2 seconds. This guy tells an actual legitimate joke, and it's actually kind of hilarious.
It's all about like, everybody's there to worship ethos or fucking ethos or like touching ethos, titty or pussy. It's always that, and it's just like, what happens is people get all excited about it. And I think Chris Reagan was like, he probably thought he was gonna go there and beat some fucking nerd up, and he was gonna win. Like, I don't know if they're giving. I think they give away like OnlyFans girls there at these events. I don't know what kind of
They give away OnlyFans. Maybe maybe I could see that where he could take that as an insult to them, but like I said, it's jokes. Like, if you can't take a joke, then don't bring him on the card in the first place.
Like, if you win certain fights, I think you get to own some of these girls for some of the nights.
Awesome.
I don't know how it works, but I think Chris was like he had plans to go beat up a nerd and however they get to like at least one of these girls, and so like he got there. Well, Ian was probably thinking like, because I think man, I need to just stop all this probably.
No, Froggy, keep going. I think you should keep going. I think the women of the world need to hear your opinions on these things. Talk more about how sex workers are property. That's a funny joke. It was super funny the third time that you referred to women as property. That was the funniest one. Because when you said lease, I was like, yeah, I know what a lease is. Even if you didn't do any of the Sam Hyde stuff, why would we want you at our event? Like, if you're just going to blatantly disrespect sex workers and women and other fighters saying...
I thought this was about charity, not sex workers.
They're here to touch ethos. Like, it is so disrespectful and shitty. I don't want to share the space with you. I don't want other people to be uncomfortable because you're there. Like, you don't get the vibe, all right? The vibe is sex workers and fighting, I guess. And you don't like the sex workers part. I don't think Froggy is doing Sam Hyde's dirty work by, shit-talking Anissa. I think it's just pretty clear that he holds similar opinions to Sam Hyde and similar opinions to Sam Hyde fans, which is like, you're just going to repeat the shit that your hero is saying.
You have to ditch Yoko Ono.
Drop Yoko Ono, bro. It's got to be over. It's got to be over.
And leave the girl. Ditch the girl.
I think Ian met the wrong person. I honestly think it's just like, I think sometimes you bond with the wrong person.
So you can just buy that.
Yeah. I'm sending this to Anissa's OnlyFans. It goes directly into charity. Yeah. Her anal bead package came out, and it was $100 to look at pictures of her with anal beads.
I think they give away like OnlyFans.
About how I've changed for the worst. The person responsible for my change in a bad way is Anissa. Anissa is a manipulative person. Oh yeah, that I'm like concerned about getting upstaged by Sam or people who are more talented than me, which is insane to me because I've put on this event twice, me as the main fight, and I've lost both times. That's pretty upstaged. As a side note, Sam Hyde has made it a habit to try to sound like a reasonable person by saying, if Ian and Anissa just asked, I'll stop harassing them.
Yeah, if Ian ever hit me up and was like, hey man, can you leave me alone? I'd stop talking about him. Whatever. I don't care that much.
If you ask me to stop, I'll stop.
Which on its face is already an insane thing to say. Of course, no one wants to be harassed.
If they let Froggy back on the card, I won't tweet at Ian or Anissa ever again. I'll shut up forever. How about that?
I get to bring back someone on the card who doesn't respect me, my wife, other fighters, and in return I have the chance of not being harassed by Sam Hyde? Oh, you can't just then for my wife or anyone that we're friends with. Also, harassment encompasses all the little loopholes, all right? You can't just then like refer to me as a goblin and be like, I didn't say his name. I wasn't talking about him. I was talking about a goblin. That's not acceptable. Another thing I want to make clear is that the decision to kick Froggy from the card isn't just for like me and Anissa's comfort. There are a lot of people who don't want anything to do with Sam Hyde who are fighting on our card. There are a lot of people who are our fans who want nothing to do with Sam Hyde. So we're trying to protect them, we're trying to protect the environment that we're in, and we want it to be comfortable for everyone. I truly believe if we had Froggy participate through the rest of the event, it would have made the event worse, like noticeably worse, because we are all trying to work together to make the show as good as possible, and I think if Froggy doesn't fuck with what we got going on, he was going to make it difficult. One way...
He wasn't going to make it difficult. He was just going to... Like, okay. You know what? I think Froggy's the type of person that would actually legitimately just do this. He goes to the fight. He does the interview. Or he goes in, warms up for the fight, does an interview, goes to do the fight, gets showered out, he goes home. That's it. Like, that's really it. Like, Idubbbz, dude, bro, Ian, like, you're terrible at trying to get yourself out of this hole, dude. Just like admit it. Like, okay, yeah, I use my personal feelings for my business part of it. Like, if people were that seriously uncomfortable, they would have said something. They would have said something online. They would have said something about the whole fight. I mean, like, let me put it this way. Okay, I could see the girls that were at the fight possibly saying that. I could see the girls possibly saying that. I could see, what was it? What is it? Hold on. What is it? I can't think of the, I mean, I could see, Aaron Hansen. Like, Aaron Hansen, doesn't really like the conservative side of people, you know? I mean, I agree to disagree with Aaron on that, you know? I think he stated that a couple times on, like, streams and everything like that. But, like, I could see Dad. Yeah, I could see Dad possibly doing that. That's the type of deal. I could see that. But I don't know. Let me pull the screen away so I could pull up the Froggy tweet here. Okay, so this is all right, so this is Froggy Fresh's response to the Idubbbz video. It says, my only response to the Idubbbz video.
Idubbbz, I saw your video. You put my face on SpongeBob SquarePants. You said I was a meanie. You said I don't respect sex workers. I'm going to tell you something. Have you ever seen Ricky Martin in Living La Vida Loca? Have you ever seen that man move? That man is a sex worker. And I respect that man. So you explain that.
Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh yeah, I did like it earlier because I haven't even seen the video yet, but oh wait, yeah, no, there you go. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Like, oh shit, yeah, there you go. I mean, that's just my general thoughts on it. Like, I'm quite curious what Idubbbz will say down the road, but all right, see. But yeah. I don't know what other topics to really talk about. That I already intended to talk about. So, I just wanted to come on here just to talk about this whole Idubbbz situation and everything like that. I'll try to edit these two streams up and try to make it a formal actual video sometime within the next couple days. Possibly tomorrow, maybe Saturday. Saturday night stream on this. By the way, want to make a quick little announcement. Of course, let's see. If you haven't yet, this is my boy Demented. He is a wonderful content creator on YouTube. He's a really good dude, really down to earth. Even though that I'm gonna talk to him about that. But he's been doing a lot of streams, and also he's done live streams through his podcast called Sin Bin. I've been selected to be a co-host on his podcast. First of all, I'm honored to be even considered a co-host for his show. I think he's a really cool dude. I think this is gonna be really cool to be on another podcast on top of this one, because obviously even though I didn't have the logos up, they'll probably be in the video throughout the live stream, or not in the live stream but in the actual video. But I really love helping people out. I really love helping with other channels and everything like that. So anytime I get to help someone's channel out is good. Like I never really wanted to be a big YouTuber or anything like that. I just did this for fun. Like I do this for fun. I like to have a good time with it. And just like have good vibes to it. So let me go ahead and link his video in the chat real quick. Let me do this. Paste and bump. There it goes. Should be in. Okay, there it goes. All right, there it goes. It's in the chat now. Also, I will be. I really thought hard about this. I didn't want to like really make a decision about like where for most of my gaming streams will be, but it looks like for the time being, until I kind of figure out and understand what the new updated TOS on Twitch is, this will most likely be not my primary live streaming home. It'll be actually on my Alpha Russ main channel. Or well, actually technically this is my main channel. The other one is actually my my side channel because it has more viewers on this one. And also if you haven't had a chance yet, I'm also going to let me see here. Where's my boy? Let's see. Where's my boy Flatley's channel? Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's see here. Channels. Oh wait. No, this isn't. This is the other channel. Okay, I think this is Oh, okay. This is the channel. All right. So if you guys haven't also seen the other podcast that I kind of help out with here and there, is the Rizoff. It is a kind of just fun little competitive thing where we try to riz girls and males on Flatley's channels. He's really good. I'm actually shocked that I not subscribed. I'm probably subscribed to his main channel. I thought that's why I didn't know. So there you go. That is where you guys need to go. Let me also might as well just do a little bop. There you go. There's his channel. But I'm gonna call it a night, you guys. I love you guys. Have fun. Don't get murdered. Peace, love, and grease. Everything's all I did to you.